Oh man, I forgot that I left this for that past me left this for future me to handle. Welcome back, guys. I haven't played for a few days, and I completely forgot this was going on. Got to do this defense, which I don't think we're gonna struggle with, but oh man. I hate it when I leave future me a battle to deal with at the very beginning of a session. And I'm just now remembering, so I walked away from the computer while loading the save game, which is why I didn't even know about this until I hit record and, you know, put on my headset. But I walked away to get a water, and I'm just realizing I didn't even get the water. I just wandered around downstairs and came back. One sec. Okay, now that I've manipulated the laws of time and physics and returned, slightly out of breath from the stairs, don't judge me. Let's launch this battle. So I mean, this is super standard, right? I mean, we're looking at some light infantry that's not going to be super high quality, some archers that'll be more than outclassed by ours, some light cav, maybe medium. Not really expecting a whole lot of challenges here, but let's try to do this clean. We want to keep this roll moving as we move into Baktria over time. If I recall right, I think the last episode was the rewind episode where we ended up doing all the crazy stuff. Jeez, that battle. I'm just thinking about it now. I'm still not sure exactly how I feel about rewinding that. I try to avoid that, especially for recording stuff, but you know, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like it's okay. It's a sandbox game. I'm not going to beat myself up for it. How do I want to organize for this? I haven't really thought about it. I do apologize, folks. It's going to take me a few minutes to get going here. I just got off of work 8 minutes ago. But I had my computer set up, so I wanted to get something on the page, you know, get something on the video, get something on the hard drive recorded so I could get some content out to you guys. I know it's been a few days, and I'm really, really trying to keep any of those gaps that I have between recording sessions and uploading. I'm trying to minimize those for you guys so there's something kind of steady. Because, you know, it sucks to wait for months for new content. I've been feeling that myself lately. A lot of the folks I watch regularly haven't had stuff coming out that I've been super interested in, or I just haven't had the time. Let's do something kind of wide. I don't know. So I was thinking something like this, kind of like a flanker infantry type thing, having my spears in the middle. I'm gonna try not to touch the phalanx at all. Honestly, I think we won't even have to touch the phalanx. Let's do this then, because anything they send around the sides to try and take out, you know, my elephants are gonna be encountered by, you know, elephants. Anything that's like heavy that comes around the sides is gonna get shot down by archers. Anything light that comes around will be encountered by elephants. Any cavalry will get shot down by archers. So I don't really need a formation that's super, how do I put? I don't need a wide formation. Don't need anything crazy. So we'll just do something like this. We'll have blocks, and if they get through the blocks, we can deal with this, you know, have them encounter the swordsmen. Which, you know, swordsmen aren't great, but I feel like the macemen that I've used in some other battles really weren't performing that much better, to be honest. So, I don't know. We'll just do... how do I want to do this? I like doing my archers in big squads. If I have 2 stacks of archers like this, you could do a double line like this. But then when you try to command them in big chunks, you're commanding like 3 of these and 3 of these in one command. I don't know, it just feels messy. I like doing them in solid blocks. That means I can just double click and just order them real quick. Having unit homogeny. Homogeny? That's not the word I'm looking for. Homogeneity? Is that it? You guys probably know what I mean. Having similar units that are easy to control is very handy. I feel like the volume is a little high. I might have turned it up while I was playing on my own at one point. I'll check the balance after the video. I'm not even gonna bother putting these in groups. Don't need to. So, stock standard deployment here. We've got cavalry on both flanks. We got a heavy hoplite line in the front. Oh, the militia are also hoplites? Really? Well, they're not hoplites, but they're light phalanx infantry. Armor 15 ain't bad. These really do have... 25 is pretty good. Okay, okay. So I'm feeling actually better about the way I set up my formations then. I'm actually happier this way. So I think there's a decent chance that the... I think I just saw the game hitch. I think the AI is moving. Yeah. So I'm expecting... Oh my god, they actually have that much range. I forget. Also, I need to turn on projectile trails. Oh! 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 Oh. I'm not on top of it today. Wow, the game said we had a crazy good auto-resolve chance. That is 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, no. 1, 2 elite hoplites at least. More coming in and stuff, but they should be different units as they come in. Bactrian mercenary bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pikes. Okay, well, we just need to monitor our ammunition carefully. We need to save a lot of the javelin ammunition, I think. I'm just going to pull them back outright. And beyond that, we need to do a little bit more heavy work on morale shock. We don't want to take too many casualties or too much damage early. Additionally, let's pause it again. Let's make sure that our archers are actually firing into targets that are a little more killable. They're gonna have more cavalry coming, but I mean, they're not gonna beat elephants. It's just a matter of how they get supported. Okay. A lot of this hinges on how fast I can kill this first army. I don't know the answer to that. We're absolutely going to overwhelm their cavalry with elephants, though. Let's get that handled very, very early, because this dude's coming in to reinforce in no time. In fact, I'll take you. You don't participate in this. Get ready for the enemy general there. Now, beyond that, turn off fire at will. Okay, surely you've killed your first targets. Yeah. Yeah, let's just get those... Let's just get that, get them dead. Get some kills on the board as fast as possible. Let's not let these archers have any value. You know, you don't take many actual entity casualties, right? You don't actually lose many men to these archers at first, but you do take damage. You do lose HP on the unit, which will translate to more casualties later, so don't let them get the value. In general, an archer is worthless if they don't get their shots off. They're totally useless. Deny the enemy that value. Now, I would love to just isolate some more high-value units, but they've got this whole line of crap. I would have, of course, done this very, very differently had I known, had I been aware of what was going on. So, we got to flip the script here quite a bit. Okay. Let's start ordering some flank outs. Something like this. Just make sure you're ready in a position to help as soon as possible, and we're gonna dive our elephants in earlier than we normally would. We're gonna help. We don't want that light missile cav to be hitting our LEs, our LE boys, our elephants. Let's also get ready. Now, I don't know if we're gonna be able to defend these javelins because some of their cav may go around my elephants, but I'm gonna rely on the archers to help with that problem. Let's Move the archers closer. I'm going to move the javelins around, and if we have to, we can get rear shots on the enemy phalanx. Moving these archers to the right so that they can get better shots like this one. You need to move away. You're way out of cover now. And you're not in range. No, they are in range. These ones are in range. Okay. 3 of you finished that one off. Get away, get away. They're taking missile fire. That's relatively all right. Kill those peltists. You two go in. Okay. Pulling the javelins out so that they can counter pikes or enemy missiles as they come in. Whatever the case may be, they can do something. Some of these aren't actually engaged yet, which is somewhat problematic because they're more likely to pull out. Gonna throw people in kind of early. I want to break this fast. Whether or not I can pull that off is, you know, questionable. But they have, these are, you know, garrison units. Even if they're Greek, they're, you know, they're a little better than normal. They're still garrison units. They're not that crazy. Yep, first couple of routes there. Okay, they're starting to pull those in. Let's hit them. Their general's kind of standing around being a doofus. That's fine by me. Some of these say they're in melee. Why do you say that? You shouldn't be saying that. Don't do it. It's illegal. Okay, he's routed. Okay, we're gonna have this dealt with before the enemy AI gets here. I do believe. Or at least we're gonna have it dealt with enough that we may be able to sacrifice just 1 or 2 units to deal with the worst of it. Like if these yeah, see, these kind of suck. I don't want to get hit by light melee infantry like that. But these, on the other hand, the javelins, I'm okay with. We can counter with our own javelins or our archers. I may have to sort of, in my opinion, kind of waste some archer shots in their light melee infantry. That's not a super good use. It's not what I want to fight them with. We outrange them really bad thanks to our general and our army, you know, traditions and whatnot. See, now I'm really wishing that I had grouped everyone up, because now it's like harder to control this a little bit to say, hey, I just want this specific group to pull out, you know. But looks like we'll have it more or less cleaned up. There's going to be, you know, one outstanding fight right here. We might be able to finish it out. I'm not sure. These do have 3 speed, not 4 speed, so we should be able to move these back. Go ahead and help finish those off. You just keep chasing him. If he crashes into my archers, whatever, I don't care. We're gonna start moving you guys out to the flanks also. And let's just start thinking about moving the formation of infantry up a little bit better to start dealing with this. We're gonna try not to touch their pikes.
The enemy general is dead.
Good. Okay. You 3 pull back. Don't pull through our lines. I just remembered elephants are terrible at that. Try to pull them across the open front if I can. They're 5 speed. They should make it okay, I hope. Let's kind of tell them to do a thin column so that they are less likely to get contacted. Ugh. They're sending a lot of light infantry on the flanks. One of them did get caught. Stop. You have orders. Move. Okay, so we counter their light infantry with our medium infantry, and we should be okay. So let's move a couple out. We're not gonna try to contact their pike phalanx, right? So we're gonna try to provide a more spread out front. If spears get caught, you know, they get caught. Okay. That's the disadvantage of using a long column like that. The end of the column can get caught. Let's just form up. I feel like I'm missing elephants. I am missing elephants. Like my general. We're very disorganized, but like our position isn't horrible. I'm basically sacrificing this swordsman here. But we're in an okay position in the sense of where we are on the flanks, where we are to prep for this. Okay. One of the big things is we need to make sure that we have archers coming to the sides to hit these missiles in the sides, and then we need people to cover those missiles as they do so. So we're gonna charge you guys in, and we're just, I don't want to send all of them in against one unit of melee infantry. Not much of a bonus against cavalry, that's good. We want to present just enough to the AI that they want to attack into this front, but not so much on the flanks that they turn around and fight the flanks. Unfortunate use of that swordsman. Unfortunate. I mean, it's the choice I made. It's what I feel like we had to do there. I don't love it, though. That range isn't enough. I need to be standing where this unit is. Just move in. They should route. Yeah, they did. Okay. Move out this way. I don't want to waste any more shots on missiles. It's so wasteful, and they're so heavy infantry focused that I should just be able to take my elephants and just charge them in. So they're going to start making contact. I didn't want to touch them, but I think that's kind of gone past me at this point. Let's just make it harder for them to take our front line completely down. And we're going to find a big mass to fire into if we can. Let's see. Start with that one. Okay. Whoops. Clicked outside of the window. Sorry about that. All right. That's a Macedonian settler unit. Yeah. Hoplites. Okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take heavy infantry losses. That's okay. I was not prepared. I did not notice the, didn't notice the second army on the screen. I would have last week. Last time I played, I would have noticed. It happens. It happens. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think this is gonna be like a disastrous defeat or anything like that. I'm gonna lose some stuff. We've dealt with worse. Any of you facing the wrong way because of the threat of my jabs? No, really? Okay. Good. Well, they're gonna get shot from any direction, so... As these turn, for example. Oh, okay. Okay, how are you looking? How are you looking? I think they maybe got one. Start working on this one. Have they turned? Have they turned? Have they turned? Kind of. Go for it. Yeah, wait. What about those? Those are fully turned the wrong way, and that is a great target for me. Yep. Am I utilizing all the javelins? No, I'm probably not using you for anything helpful. Back off. Back off and then charge, then shoot that down. I'll have you guys charge it to distract them. Hopefully turn them the wrong way. Beautiful. That's looking good. That's routed. Don't waste your ammo. Kill that now. Thank you. Don't charge that. Help with this one. Okay. Losing a little bit. Have you finished off that target? No, not you. Yeah. Okay, target that. You know what? You guys help with this. It's like right in there. You're doing your job there. Perfect here. Beautiful. And there's our army losses. We win. Didn't even use the elephants. Not for this second part. I'll just end the battle. Our friendly AI, I guess we'll call them our own AI, takes over and mops up the battlefield for us. Obviously, we did not kill 7,475, without manually chasing them down, so... That's a nice feature. I didn't know about that. If you win really convincingly, if you get a decisive victory, you'll kill most of the army usually. even if you don't actually chase them down. Well, that could have been worse. We didn't, we maybe lost one unit. Nope, we didn't lose anyone. Give me the money. I don't need any public order issues. No enslaved captives, please. Oh, there we go. And now we'll just auto-resolve this out next turn. Right, the defensive siege of a mule. Ooh, I saw that stack. Atropatkin stack. I need to get a little look-see at where that was specifically. I think I know where it was. Okay. Signaling, I'll look at whatever signaling is in a minute. Okay, here it is. Really? Okay, moving down to Parsa. All right. Well, I'm not sure if I see a need to, not many supplies. I think I just want to move everyone back to where they were before. Man, we're like starving out our own cities. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be supplied by a local region. I'm hoping. You know, if they move this army down for another turn, if they move it down south all the way to Parsa, then I should take Raga. Just for the supplies, practically, to let Hekatompilos sort of recover its supplies. Do I get a larger garrison by upgrading this? I do. Or, well, rather one of my... I lose the Indian spearmen? That can't be on purpose. That can't be on purpose. That's gotta be a mistake, right? Gotta be. What about... Okay, you get an extra Mauryan cavalry and an extra governor's guard. That's good. I'm just looking at the defenses here in Hekatompilos and, you know, like, well, it seems like our faction just doesn't have the best garrisons. You know, usually when I'm starting to build up my towns like this, I'm looking at, you know, 30 units to defend with. Doesn't look like we'll ever be able to really feasibly defend against like a whole stack of 40. Well, we chased him into the desert, so we'll just go ahead and step back into bomb and slowly eat the region into a famine. Well, it is what it is. This is not the easiest war we've ever been in. Not the hardest, though. This is much easier than the Illyrian campaign, the RDA campaign. My settlements are so happy, too. We've done a really decent job of managing our public order. We actually have, you know, public order to spend, essentially. Okay, so what was signaling? Was that a... What tech was that? I don't even know... Was it a military tech? Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, -3 upkeep cost. Yeah. Yeah, that's not insubstantial. So 10% would be, you know, 3,400. So 3%, you know, quarter of that or so. Okay. That's not a non-zero amount. That is a non-zero amount. I can speak English. I told you guys I'm a little frazzled. So we're past turn 100, and once we take Baktria down, we'll be pretty much eligible for our culture, for our military reforms, which is really interesting. We just have to convert the culture, which I'm going to work on. One of these towns I capture, I'll probably double temple. In fact, I might just temple, you know? Like, screw the profits, right? Give me my military reforms. I want to see what those are like. I wonder if they'll change any of the classes for stuff. Oh, this is why I'm making so much money now. Okay, I was wondering, I'm looking at my balance down there, right? Going, I was running high taxes. Where's this 13 grand coming from? I think this kind of proves what I was talking about, right? A lot of our money, a lot of our economy, I was talking about this like a few episodes ago, I think a lot of that's coming from subsistence. A lot of the money is coming from subsistence. Yeah. Quite a lot. Taxes. If you just look at it by Buy settlement. It took me a minute to remember where to see this crap. Gotta dig into the menus, man. Click every button. But you can see, I mean, we're doing what we can on agriculture. Agriculture is a great, you know, it's like a secondary income for this faction. And I don't know, there's probably better ways to optimize all of this. Well, we have a significant war chest and a lot more money coming in per turn now. Parthava is making 20 grand per turn. So without Parthava, we would be making negative 12,000 per turn. That is how important it is. That is why there's a full stack defending it. Just sitting there eating it. And that's why I keep giving them better gear. And I'm going to keep doing that, actually. No better time than now, right? Do I have the citizens to do that? I do. So I'm going to. Let's get some more, what does Hatchpatkin specialize in? They're less heavy cavalry, I think. Yeah, they're more infantry, so like anti-cav is good, and I think I have a limit on how many of those spearmen archers I can recruit, I'm pretty sure, and it looks like I can only recruit them in the home province anyways. So, let's get a few of these now. Range 237 on this general. We're going to want to replace these reserve infantry with something as well. These guys eventually, I don't think we really have the number. Oh, what's this? Oh, I don't have the reform level. Reformed longbowmen, so they are still second class. 16 missile damage. Same shots per minute, same ammunition. Melee attack of 14, so the better melee attack, better melee defense, better weapon damage, 25 armor versus 8 armor, so decently armored. Very decently armored. So these end up being similar to... They end up being kind of similar to... I'm looking for them. Where did they go? I thought we had the kind of bear. Oh, no, we need a level 3 barracks for me to even look at those. You can look at these. I guess they're kind of similar to like a Falx or a two-handed sword unit. I can't look at them here because we don't have the manpower to try to recruit one, but yeah, you see like a similar melee attack 15 versus a melee defense of 4. And of course, those have much higher armor because of what they are, but yeah, so they end up actually dealing a fair bit of damage. Not much in AP, sure. Where'd they go? Am I losing my mind? I think that unit was just incorrectly exposed to me for a moment there. Whatever. It's not a big deal. As I've said, yeah, I've talked about this before, but mods do add, a bit of jank into the base game, but when a mod adds as much as DEI adds into a game, the jank is worth it, dude. Who cares, right? Well, let's spend some of these resources, yeah? I think we should be spending... we have plenty of food after that, so we should be upgrading supply depots when and where we can. No reason not to. We can upgrade barracks when and where we can. Right, I haven't invested a whole lot in a mule yet. And to be frank, I don't know how much risk there is anymore. I don't know if they have a single stack left. I want to say they don't. I think they have nothing. So we got to marshal our forces here because we've taken such heavy losses. But we should be able to fill that out somehow. We might have to, damage the integrity of our armies, of our, the things how we're used to running these armies, but we just need numbers, really. Let's think about that in a minute. Let's take Baktria first. The capital. Good. Do I want to loot? I'll just occupy. I thought about raising it for a second. I don't know that I want to upgrade immediately to a tier 3. I don't know if I can handle... Yes, cat. So I partially closed the door and she just pushed it open and came in. She's like, I don't care. This is my room. Yeah, we have good money, but we don't have that kind of money. We're gonna tear down stuff. We're gonna get the refund back. Definitely gonna tear down the nomadic settlement. I'm not interested in those almost ever. I think the only time I'd like one of those is if I really had a foreign population unit I wanted to recruit. Oh. Yeah, he's done. He's on his last level, I believe. So, minus upkeep, always good. I think he just gets everything on this last level. I like to have battle rhythm. Extra morale is good. Okay, he doesn't get everything. Still, that's more than enough. Moonshine, I'm busy. I'm busy. No. What tech do I want to go for next? I guess we'll get the reform upgrades real quick. Just because we're here, and then look at us overlooking this. I mean, one of the most important elements in our armies is 10% extra ammunition. It's ammunition, so look at that. 8 turns. I'm probably going to get that next. Okay. So, we've taken this. Ooh, Sogdian Axeman. That might be a suitable replacement for some units. Hang on. Does that come through the tier 3 of this building? Comes through the tier 2. If I destroy this now, I won't be able to recruit those. So I should go ahead and do it while I can. We're going to go ahead and actually... Oh, this pains me to do it. We're going to do some merging. Oh, it hurts. It hurts me on the inside. This army is more intact than the other one, that's for sure. So we only need a few more on this one. Oh, we can only recruit 1 per turn. Crap. Crap, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll live. Now, I actually have some lower class population available here. I could get something. I can get a few units here. And no mercenaries available. Were there mercenaries available here? An extra elephant. As if we need one. That's funny. Hopefully they can't get an elephant over here. I don't know. I don't know what region this will count as for mercenary recruitment. I almost want to get it just to make sure they don't. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Alright. Let's do merging on this one too. You to you maybe, and you can have this, I guess, and that's kind of okay enough, I suppose. We have a mercenary elephant with you. I forgot about you. Do like this and this for you, and merge you into this, and we'll just disband you over here. We'll keep the archers and missiles as they are. So very, very weak on the infantry line. I actually can get first-class citizens here. What, do they have anything, like, super special? They can hide, they're resistant to heat, they're immune to fear, which is cool. I'm interested in these ones just for the tridents. I want to see someone throw tridents. I'm going to get one of those just because I can. I'm going to cheese it and get 2. That's what I meant. Let's see. I can't get away with getting any more from the Vashya class. I'm going to leave the elephants. I'm not going to merge the elephants. The elephants get to be who they are. But beyond that, start getting some axemen. I'm probably going to auto-resolve a lot of this coming up because, I don't know, it's going to be not very impactful battles. Okay. What else do I need to think about this turn? Have we addressed Atropatkin adequately? Kind of. Kinda, sorta. We have to be able to spin into them after this war with Baktria, which is gonna be hard. I may not be able to send everyone I want to send down there. It may take me some effort to hold these 3 provinces, depending on how the public order works out. You have a level. I do need to address that. What are you getting? Probably... This is like my one, not my profitable province. It'll get better now. It'll be better after this, once I upgrade it. It's got some potential. Right, I'm boosting the cultural influence more than I am the income, so we'll want to convert that over to one of the Sri Devi shrines in time. I don't know what I want to put on you just yet. You already have the cultural conversion. That's what I needed the most. Well, and you have Paragon, the first level of Paragon too, so we don't need that. We do have a level 3 barracks here. We don't have a whole lot of citizenry here, but there may be in time. Hell if I know, dude. I'm kind of at a loss. I don't know if he's gonna stay here either. He may not stay here. What about, is there anything I can get for public order here? No, of course not. You already have the agriculture. I'm not gonna get the extra food. I'm not gonna get the empire maintenance. Probably just the tax rate then. Yeah, probably just the tax rate. We can get the minus empire maintenance for the last skill, I guess. I'm kind of thinking about the land recruitment cost, but I just don't think it's that important. Ultimately. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be fine. I'm agonizing over that way more than I need to. Okay, does anyone else have any moves that I really, really care about right now? Alright, no more rebels. Oh, thank you, Lord. I'm so happy about that. Politics. I'm just kind of running through everything, you know? Gotta think about it all. Let's use some political influence. How much did that cost me? Okay, not too much. But yeah, use some of that political influence. Make this province a little happier. How much money are they even giving me? 1842? Let's take the extra 7 public order instead of taxing them for a bit. That'll make it easier for me to move around the province and not take public order penalties. This army is too small to do anything but retake Amul, I think. Could take Haraiva too. Too small to do much else. Okay. What's influencing this? Region supplies. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that makes sense that you're losing population. And Ardakoana too. Yeah. Yeah, Mul's losing supplies too. Crap. Okay, good thing we have a supply warehouse in Impera that's probably going to provide extra supplies, but we are devastating these regions. No wonder, it's going to take a long time for these to regrow. Many turns, many years. Okay, let's end the turn. See how stupid Atropatkin wants to be. We could potentially take a couple settlements next turn. I'm not sure if Bindusara will have the movement to do that. Oh wow, I've run over time. Okay, I'll let this turn cycle play out before I end the video. See if anything crazy happens. Nope, they're just gonna reinforce around their, final city. Makes sense. I'm hoping to hit that with both stacks. Both stacks. I might starve them out for a turn or two. No, Atropatkin moves in a slightly more intelligent way. Well, if they're... I'm not opposed to taking a defensive battle against them. If I can take Raga, and that causes them to attack this army up here by Hekatampilos, that's not the worst thing. But I'm still trying to retrofit that army a little bit, We also are at negative supply at this point, so I am curious about what happens there. What? Okay. So what is supply line 1 region? Yeah. So that's what's going on. After the city's running out of food, they are being supplied by the depot. I would have to assume it says 1 region adjacent. So there's two adjacent regions though with supply warehouses. Actually 3. There's 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Adjacent region or adjacent province? Adjacent region. So this, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how that works. I'm sure there's a guide. I should probably go read. Reading. All right, folks. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.